If any of you guys are wondering where my fleece is from, because last time I wore this in a video I got so many questions, it's from a brand called Sisters and Seekers, and when I bought this it was on sale. I don't know if it's still on sale, but it is honestly the comfiest thing ever. It's so huge and oversized, but it's so cozy. It's just like one of those like over the head zippers, and then it says RSVP on it. Anyway, in today's video I'm going to be talking a little bit about the environment, which I know can be controversial, and I just want to say I don't want this to be a video where everyone is like attacking each other in the comments. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. I thought I would make a video about ways to reduce your kind of plastic use mostly, and just like cleaner things that you can incorporate into your beauty routine. I'm also going to talk about a couple of other bits, but it's mostly going to be beauty focused because I thought that might be helpful for those of you that like didn't really know of alternatives to things. I did do a thread on my Twitter a couple of months back, but I thought I would go ahead and make a video about it because I thought it might be helpful. So yeah, let's just get into it. So obviously if you didn't know, I'm sure you're aware, makeup wipes aren't great. They're just not good for the environment. They're also not super great for your skin either, but I mean, I still occasionally use makeup wipes when I'm in a situation where I don't have like a sink to go and use one of these alternative products. Like maybe if I'm just going away for like one night and I need something like quick to remove my makeup, then I still occasionally use them, but I've massively cut down on my makeup wipe use. I used to use them every single day, but now I use like these other options instead a lot more. So the first thing that I'd recommend getting instead of makeup wipes, and also instead of like cotton pads, I have spoken about a couple of these bits in my Amazon haul, like Amazon things you need from Amazon video a while back. Reusable cotton pads. So I've got loads of these. I got mine on Amazon. I think they're about a tenner, but you can get them for even cheaper than that. And these you can reuse loads and loads and loads and loads of times, so you can have these for years and I'm sure they will still be fine. So they come in a little bag so that when you need to wash them you can put them in here. But pretty much if you use a cotton pad and then micellar water or cleanser or whatever to usually remove your makeup, then you're just chucking that cotton pad away and you've probably getting through like loads of them. They also come in like plastic wrapping which can't be recycled, but these can be reused. So what you do is you obviously use it the regular way that you normally would, take off your makeup with it, and then once you're done with these you put them into this little bag, and then this can go in the washing machine with the rest of your clothes, and then they come out, okay, to be fair, they don't come out perfectly clean. A lot of mine are stained, but it has got like the actual product out. It's just got some stainage, but obviously like there's no bacteria left in these. So yeah, you just chuck them in the washing machine. They come out like this and you can reuse them again and again and again and again. The next alternative to cotton pads is something which I use every single day. These are called Face Halo, just as an example of the one that I used last night. These are double-sided and I think you get 3 in a pack, maybe you get 4 in a pack, I'm not entirely sure, but I will link all of these things down below. So this is what they look like when they're clean. So again, like they're just round circular things, and I don't know how these work. These are magical. You just put water on these, just run it under warm water, and then it can remove every single piece of makeup. Like these can remove liquid lipsticks, waterproof eyeliners. I haven't tested it with waterproof mascara. I don't know if you would maybe need to use a kind of like more oil-based cleanser with it, because you don't use cleansers with these. It literally just works with water, and I have no idea how. But as you can see, evidently here, it literally can remove your full face of makeup. So what I normally do is remove like my face makeup with half of it and then use the other half to do my eyes. And then you wait till the next day, flip it over, you've got another clean side. So you get 2 days use out of one of these. And then again, you put them in the washing machine, they come out clean, and you reuse them again and again and again and again. So again, saving waste, which is great. Another alternative is this thing, which is called a Magnetone makeup eraser, I think, and it's the same sort of thing. To be honest, I prefer the Face Halos personally, just because these you just use for 2 days and then put them in the wash. And I did find that I did get a little bit of irritation with this, just because obviously the whole thing gets a bit damp, and then when you leave it in your bathroom, you're supposed to be able to use this for like the full week. It's got 2 sides, and then you put it in the wash when it's dirty. But I found that, I don't know, because it's kind of sitting there for more than a few days, I found that my skin got a little bit irritated by this, but not everyone has the same experience. And I know, you know, if you are removing a lot more makeup, maybe you could use half of this on your face if you don't like to kind of skimp on that, but then it's still, you know, reusable. Again, you chuck it in the washing machine, reuse it. So that is another option if you know, have more makeup to remove than this. Maybe get something bigger, and then you could maybe use this 2 or 3 times and then put it in the washing machine with the rest of your clothes that you would be washing anyway. And then the final option to using makeup wipes and cotton pads is using a classic cleanser, and a muslin cloth. Again, this one I used over the past couple of days, so it is dirty, please excuse me, but like, I mean, yeah, you can wash these as well. You know, they don't come out perfectly white, but they come out clean. And the two cleansers that I would recommend for using with these, I've got a L'Oreal one, which is a facial cleansing oil, which literally just like, you rub this all over your face, then add a little bit of water, then dampen this with hot water, and then it pretty much removes your full face of makeup as a makeup wipe would. Another cleanser that I really like is the Oskia Renaissance Cleansing Gel, which again is like a kind of melting cleanser. It's like kind of oily and it just melts all your makeup off. Then you use it with this and you're good to go. Your makeup is removed. So those are options if you want to cut down on your use of makeup wipes, because I used to get through so many of them and they're just really not great. Like, they clog a lot of the kind of like water systems, sewage systems. They don't really break down very easily. They stay around for years. So it's just better to try and, if you can, wean yourself off the makeup wipes. Ew, that was all oily and sticky and gross. Another option for reducing your kind of plastic usage, and you know, even just those bottles of cleanser, obviously they do have plastic in, but then I think these can be recycled actually. Yeah, this one can be recycled. The plastic on the bottom says that that can be recycled. But if you want to go for an even cleaner option, highly recommend going to Lush. They have loads of makeup products, beauty products, face products, hair products that are called the naked stuff. So these are the naked cleansers, which basically means they have no plastic. So I just keep mine in this little dish. I think all of these are face cleansers. I did use these in my testing Lush makeup video more recently. But yeah, they just come wrapped in paper, I think, which you can then recycle. And then you just get this little bar and then you can rub this between your hands, rub it on your face, use it as a cleanser. They also do shampoo ones, like the shampoo bars, conditioner bars, so that you don't actually have any waste, and you use this until it just disappears and you've used up all the products, which I think is very clever. They've got lots of different options. Again, if you haven't seen my testing Lush makeup video, they also have some makeup, which is just in like cardboard boxes, and then you just get the product and then you just use it until it's gone. They're just wrapped in a little bit of wax and that's pretty much it. They also have some reusable lipsticks where you can keep refilling them, which I think is amazing. So yeah, Lush have some great like alternative options if you want to try and reduce your plastic. Another good switch is to use some bamboo cotton buds instead of your regular plastic ones. There's a shit ton in here, like it's gonna take me a long time to get through these, but I got these in a pack of 2 on Amazon, I think for £10. Me and my dad split it, so he's got 200 of them, I've got 200 of them. These are called the My Pure Core Bamboo Cotton Buds, and it says 100% natural cotton, eco-friendly, and 100% biodegradable product and packaging. So with the plastic cotton buds, obviously they're gonna end up probably up a turtle's nose. It's a real problem, like it is genuinely a real problem, and I'm trying to, you know, do what I can to try and do better for the world, and it's kind of scary to think about. But anyway, if you want an alternative to plastic, these ones are made of bamboo, which are biodegradable and they're not going to end up in the sea. Another thing as well is if you're buying, you know, soap that you pump out of a soap dispenser, you can get a bar of soap. If you just get a bar of soap that's wrapped in paper, you can then recycle the paper. And then again, obviously with a bar of soap, you just use it until it's all gone. So I know that that's a kind of alternative option as well. I also love using bars of soap to wash my beauty blenders and my makeup brushes. Another thing which is a good thing to do is once you've got through your foundation bottles, so a lot of my foundations come in glass bottles. Yes, a lot of them do come in plastic bottles. If you can recycle the plastic, try and recycle as much as you can. Like in my house, in my bedroom, I've got a regular bin and then I've got a recycling bin. So we recycle card, plastic, like metal, like tin cans, whatever they are. Basically anything that can be recycled, we try and recycle as much as we possibly can. So if you don't have recycling bins in your household, like ask your parents if you can get some. Find out from your local council what like the rules are with recycling in your area. But yeah, a lot more things can be recycled. So if you are just chucking card and plastic and stuff in the bin, then see if you can recycle it. Or if you have like an empty bottle from something, or like a cardboard box, see if you can reuse it for something, like repurpose it into something else. Again, like with a lot of the packaging that I get from like PR packagings and stuff, if I'm then sending out a giveaway, I will reuse the same boxes, the same envelopes. If I sell anything on Depop, I reuse old envelopes that I've already like received, rather than going out and buying new ones. Yes, the newer envelopes look nicer, but it's a lot more environmentally friendly to just recycle recycle what you've already got rather than just chucking it in the bin. Oh, and yeah, my point was, if you have glass bottles of foundation, you can recycle glass as well. So try and recycle those if you can, put them in the glass recycling. Usually you can't recycle the lid because it's normally plastic, but if you can recycle the glass bottles, better than nothing. Other things that are super simple that you can kind of incorporate into your daily life, let me just reach for this. Get yourself a reusable water bottle if you don't have one. If you're the type of person that buys in bulk like bottles of water from the supermarket, I don't see the point. Like, you can get a reusable water bottle, refill it with tap water for free, and you're totally good. This is my favourite one actually. It's by a brand called Corkcycle, and it's one of the like tin ones, but it's got like rubber on the bottom, so when you put this down on the surface it doesn't make that like horrible ringing noise. And this is amazing, it keeps water cold for ages. I've got loads of these types of bottles. Just any type of reusable water bottle is great. Same with like coffee cups and stuff. If you're a regular Starbucks goer, bring your own cup every day. Like, just get like even like a small like little mini one. I've got a mini one from Skinny Dip. Loads of places sell them and they're reusable. Reuse them every day, reduce your plastic usage. I try and do that as much as I possibly can. Obviously sometimes I am in a situation where I've like forgot to bring my reusable water bottle with me, or like I can't fit it in my bag, and then I'm like, oh crap, I'm really thirsty, and then I will buy like a bottle of something. But as much as I can, I try and use this. Also as well, if you're going out shopping, bring your own bags, or get a bag for life, or a few bags for life. We've got so many bags for life in this house, and then I just keep them in my car, and then when I go into the supermarket, just take them with me. Don't need to buy a plastic bag in the supermarket. And then the final thing as well is, if you have got old clothes or old shoes or old anything, if you think that anyone else can get more use out of your stuff, either sell it on Depop and then reuse a package that you've already had before to send it out to the person, or sell it on eBay, or you know, give it to a friend, or donate stuff to charity shops rather than just chucking it in the bin. Because I think a lot of people, like if they're done with like a t-shirt or something, they're like, don't need this anymore, I'm just gonna chuck it, and they'll just chuck it into like landfill. Whereas somebody could probably make use of that, and if you donate stuff to charity shops, they can then sell it on. It's obviously better for charity and it's better for the environment because you're not just chucking stuff into landfill. And also as well, try and buy stuff from charity shops. Whenever I like go and give a box of stuff to the charity shop, I always have a little browse around. You can find some hidden gems in there, like things like t-shirts. When I last went to a charity shop with James, he got an amazing pair of football boots for like a tenner. They also have some great like winter coats at the moment. There's loads of great things you can find in there. They're really worth having a look at because people have donated some great stuff in the past, and you could donate some great stuff too. So I think that is everything I can think of in terms of like reducing your waste in your beauty routine and kind of like fashion routine. I guess I added a bit of daily life in there as well. But if any of you other guys have got more like tips or products that you like to use in your beauty routine that help you reduce waste, please leave them down below in the comments because I'd love to hear. I am now going to answer a question of the day. If you guys want to be involved in my next video, leave me a comment down below with the hashtag question of the day. Today's question comes from Laura, and she said, have you seen Tati's makeup brand? What do you think of the palette and will you be buying it? I'm gonna try my very best to get my hands on it. I think the palette looks gorgeous. It's very like neutral and kind of like safe, but I think the glitter shades look so nice. And also as well, like I only really wear neutral shades anyway, unless I'm filming a video. So yeah, I'm all for the palette. I think it looks amazing and I will try my best to get it if I can, but I imagine it's gonna go out of stock really quickly. So I've set an alarm. I'll try. If I do get it, obviously I'll do a video on it. So yeah, wish me luck. I hope some of you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please share it with a friend, share it with your family, and try and introduce some of these things into your life, I guess. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!